for number 1. New shit.
New shit? Shit, that's new.
When I was 17, I stood on a ledge of a 12-story building in a country where the wind didn't speak my language and home wasn't a speck on the horizon. I wasn't there for the sunset. I was there to see if I could finally outrun my own skin. I remember looking down at the streetlights. They looked like gold teeth in a mouth waiting to swallow me whole. I didn't jump, obviously. I just climbed back down and spent the next decade wondering if I left the best version of myself up there in the clouds. Now, I'm in San Antonio, drinking something cold and making the kind of jokes that would make a therapist call in for backup. My best friend and I are talking about the big exit. Us holding hands, a synchronized swan dive into the Texas dirt, and I realize I am terrified of being saved. Imagine, we're halfway down, and the air is finally screaming I love you into our ears. I finally made peace with the fact that I'll never have to pay another bill or explain my pronouns to a stranger ever again. Then, boom, you pull a cord. A hidden parachute blooms above us like a giant neon not today sign. Do you know the kind of emotional whiplash that is? To be all dressed up for the end of the world and then get yanked back by the scruff of your neck. I'd be dangling there, kicking the air, furious that I have to go back to a world my car needs an oil change and my heart needs a break. I hate you for making me keep my ghost home in my bones. I want to punch you for making me stay for the sequel, but then, well, there's the flip side of the coin. Maybe I feel the jerk of that harness and realize that the stupid I was looking for wasn't the pavement. Maybe I realized I don't actually want to be dead, I just want to be new. And that parachute, that's the closest thing to a baptism a kid like me is ever gonna get. It's a weird way to live, isn't it? To be so attracted to the edge, yet so attached to the way the humidity feels on my skin at midnight. I am a creature that wants to fly, learning to love the landing. I'm still here, making jokes that taste like past problems, climbing down from the roof one line at a time, and honestly, I think I'm gonna keep going, just in case someone's got a parachute hidden in their jacket.